Okay, yeah, so I'm back from Dreamcon and I just wanted to talk about my overall experience since this was my very first one and it was my first time in Texas. So I was overall like, okay, let's see how this goes. This was overall my second time going to a convention in general. I've been to KCON New York in 2019 and then DreamCon this year. So I didn't really know what to expect because both cons are like completely different. But overall, I did have a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun like prepping for DreamCon also. Like it was my first time preparing like three cosplays for the weekend and I got to hang out with friends that I haven't seen in a while and new friends, so that was pretty cool. I think I should have prepared myself a little bit more because I was exhausted by the end of it. Like I was tired from standing in lines, my feet were hurting from like standing all day. It, it was crazy. But the overall experience of just being there, I think, was the most fun I ever had. Um, I do regret some things, not like DreamCon wise, like from like the perspective of the actual convention, just like personal stuff. I think because I'm such an introvert and I'm not used to being around so many people at once, I got like very overwhelmed and I turned into a hermit slash turtle like towards the middle of the entire convention and I my brain just kind of like started shutting down. And I had like a little tug of war between like talking to people and not talking to people the entire time. Like I saw a couple of creators that I'm like really big fans of, not like at their panels or anything like that, just like walking around. And sometimes I was like, oh, I should talk to them. And then other times I'm like, no, I should just leave them alone. They probably don't want to be bothered, blah blah blah. I know I could have walked up to them and said, "Oh hey, I love your content. Can I have a photo?" And they would have probably been like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." But in my brain, I was like, "No, just leave them alone. They probably have a lot going on." And yeah, I definitely think as a streamer slash content creator and a host of a podcast, I really need to work on that if I ever want to grow in this content creation world because I can't be scared of talking to people. Like, what, Remy, what are we doing, girl? So that's just something I feel like I'm definitely need to work on, just like practicing networking with people and not being afraid to bother people and to like, I guess, take up space because that's what stuff like this is for, like getting to know people even if they're not like content creators, just like getting to know other cosplayers and people who are interested in the same things as me, because I don't want to be in another space like DreamCon or a TwitchCon or anything like that and like leave with regrets. So that's what I learned from myself from this DreamCon. Also, I need to wear more comfortable shoes because oh my god, my feet hurt so bad. Like,